We have conversations with low performers at some point in our life. You do not have to be a manager to have a conversation with a low performer. We do have such conversations in our day-to-day life when people like our children, our spouses, or our friends do not meet the expectations that we have on them. And these conversations are tough conversations because they either lead to a disruption in relationship or even end a relationship. And therefore, it is essential for us to be mindful of how we carry these conversations. We will talk about 3 things to be mindful of. The first thing to be mindful of is how we communicate the low performance to the person. That's the hardest thing, because when you say to someone that you are not performing according to the expectation, immediately they raise a wall of defense. It could be either through an aggression or through anxiety. And therefore, it is essential for you to get a buy-in from them when you communicate areas of low performance. Many a times we like to open up their process of execution and show them where all they have lowered the standards of our expectation. But you see, when you open up like an examiner going through the process of execution, we invariably go through areas of ambiguity when explaining the low performance. Instead, drive the conversation directly to the end result and explain whether they have met or not met the expectation. An end result can either be positive or negative, and there is less chance of ambiguity of expectation when we drive the conversation towards the end result. Now, the next thing to be mindful of is where we put the focus of our conversation. Many a times we like to take the role of a mirror, showing them clearly where they stand on their current ability and also showing them clearly on their past failures. You see, a mirror makes a person be conscious about their current self, and therefore their chances of succeeding in the future becomes difficult. Instead, let's be like a lamp that sheds light to the front and showing them the areas of opportunities that is in front of them. You see, a lamp removes the focus from them and puts it on what's ahead of them. Thirdly, what we need to be mindful of is how we are engaged with them through the process of them trying to get out of the low performance. We all have good intentions that we want them to succeed in their career or in their life. Therefore, we take the role of a coach, consistently giving them instructions on how to achieve their goals. Instead, let's be a cheerleader, celebrating with them their every small progress. Therefore, as we engage in conversations with low performers, either in our workplace or in our day-to-day life, let's be mindful on how we communicate the low performance to them by not opening up areas of ambiguity, instead driving them towards the clear end result. And as we drive the conversation, let's not be like a mirror making them conscious of their current state or their past failures. Instead, let's be like a lamp that sheds light to the opportunities that they have in front of them. And finally, as we engage with them through the process of getting them out of the low performance, let us not be like a coach who is constantly giving them instructions to reach the destination. Instead, let's be like a cheerleader who celebrates with them every small progress that they make. I wish you success in your conversations with a low performer, either at your workplace or at your life. God bless you.